Hello, my lady. If you clicked this video, there is a strong chance that you are not here out of curiosity. You are here because something in your marriage is frightening, confusing, or escalating. Now, let me say this at the beginning with clarity and care. If your husband has hit you even once, even only once, even if he apologized after, even if it hasn't happened again, your first priority is not fixing the marriage. Your first priority is safety because healing cannot happen in danger and your body cannot therapy its way out of a threat response. In this series, I am not here to pressure you to leave or stay. I am here to help you think clearly, protect yourself wisely, and begin healing from the inside out. Today's episode is about the overt narcissist husband. This is the type that is easiest to recognize because the behavior is visible. He may intimidate you, shout, slam things, call you names, insult your intelligence, punish you with fear, threats, or sudden rage control. Where you go, who you talk to, how you behave, blame you for his reactions, and in some cases, become physically violent. Now, let me add an important professional clarification. Not every angry man is a narcissist. Not every difficult marriage is narcissistic abuse. What we are looking for is a pattern of entitlement, lack of accountability, manipulation, and control, where you consistently end up smaller, scared, and emotionally destabilized. Now, let's go into the heart of this masterclass. I am going to give you a step-by-step plan that I will walk a woman through in a therapy room. Step one, name the truth without minimizing it. If he hits you, it is physical abuse. If he threatens you, it is intimidation. If he blocks the door, takes your phone, or stops you from leaving, that is control. If he punishes you with fear so that you comply, that is coercion. Your mind may try to soften it because softening it feels safer. You may say, he was just stressed, or I provoked him, or he's a good man outside. He only did it once. But listen carefully. A single act of violence is not a small issue. It is a serious data point. It tells you what he's capable of doing when he wants control. And the goal here is not to shame you, the goal is to give you clarity. Step two, stabilize your nervous system before you make big decisions. This is so important because many women living with overt narcissistic abuse are living with constant anxiety, sleep disruption, brain fog, panic symptoms, emotional numbness, and a feeling like you cannot think straight. Now, that is not you being weak. That is your body being intelligent. Your nervous system is saying, this environment is unsafe. So before you try to map the whole future, we stabilize your body. Now, here are three stabilizers that work because they are simple and repeatable. Grounding the moment. Feet on the floor, breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 6. Do this 5 times. Secondly, reality statements. Say it out loud. This is hard and I am allowed to take it one step at a time. I do not have to solve my whole marriage tonight. I am gathering information and building safety. The third one, reduce the exposure. If you are constantly explaining, debating, proving, defending, that keeps your body in danger mode. Now, with overt narcissists, Long explanations often do not create empathy, they create ammunition. So you begin to shorten conversations. Less explaining, less defending, more calm exit. This is not being rude. This is you protecting your mind. Now let's move on to step 3, okay? Safety planning without alerting him. I want to say this with care. If you suspect that your husband may become violent, leaving can be a high risk period. That is why specialist domestic abuse services exist and why planning matters. A safety plan is not dramatic, it is what wise women do when they are dealing with unpredictable control. Now, here are components I want you to consider. Safe contact, one person who knows what is happening. Safe word, a phrase you can text that means call me now. Emergency exits, identify the safest room in the home and the quickest exit. Important items, keep essentials where you can access them quickly. Phone access, if possible, keep a charged phone or a backup method to call for help. Children, if you have children, teach them a simple rule. If mommy says go, we go, and where they can run to for safety. Now, this is not paranoia, this is preparedness. And if you are in the UK, organizations like Women's Aid and Refuge provide practical guidance and support for safety planning. And step 4, build evidence and restore your reality. Overt narcissists do things at once. They harm you and then they rewrite the story. So I need you to begin documenting, not for revenge, but for clarity and sometimes for your protection. Now, here is how to do it safely. Write dates and brief facts. What happened? What was said? What you did. Keep it private and secure. Do not confront him with it. Do not threaten him with it. Do not store it where he can easily access it. Documentation is powerful because gaslighting erodes confidence, but writing restores your reality. Step 5, I need you to understand the trauma bond so you stop blaming yourself. Now, many women ask, why can't I just leave? You can't because your brain and body are only responding to logic. They are responding to survival conditioning. In abusive cycles, there is often harm, apology, calm, affection, then harm again. You see, that cycle creates a bond that feels like love but functions like addiction. Relief after pain, also. So if you feel attached, conflicted, guilty, or like you keep returning to hope, you are not foolish, you are simply human. And healing means that you begin to detach from that cycle, not just from the person. Step 6, address the big barrier women do not like to admit. Money. Finances are one of the main reasons women stay, and an overt narcissist often worsens this by controlling money, restricting access, or making you feel incapable. Now, if financial control is part of your situation, you are not alone and there is language for it. Money can be used as abused. Now, here are practical steps I would explore with a woman slowly and safely. Firstly, begin understanding what money comes in and what goes out, and identify what you can access independently. Secondly, explore support options through trusted organizations. Thirdly, build a small options fund. If it is safe, to do so. 4, gather key documents gradually. Now, this is not about plotting, this is about having options. When a woman has options, her anxiety drops. And when anxiety drops, clarity rises. Step 7, get the right support, not just advice, please. Not everyone is safe to talk to. Some people will say to you, stay and pray harder. Some will say, just leave immediately. Others will say, submit more. Just don't provoke him. This is not what we're looking for. But professional support helps you hold complexity, safety, children, finances, faith, emotional health, and planning. Now, if you are in the UK, the NHS page on domestic abuse signpost support and specialist organizations like the Women's Aid and Refuge. This exists for this exact reality. You do not need to carry this alone. Step 8, a Christian word that does not shame you. Now, let me say this plainly. God does not ask women to be harmed to prove that they are holy. Safety is not rebellion. Wisdom is not disobedience. And if anyone uses scripture to keep you in danger, that is not spiritual leadership. That is spiritual abuse and misuse. Your life matters. Your mind matters. Your children's safety matters. Now, I want to close this masterclass with a grounded summary. If you are married to an overt narcissist, your healing starts here. Call it what it is. Stop minimizing. Stabilize your nervous system. Plan for safety quietly and wisely. Document reality. Understand the trauma bond. Build financial options. Get specialist support. And then you take it one step at a time. In the next episode, we will talk about the covert narcissist husband, the one who looks kind outside but destabilizes you inside and makes it hard for people to believe you. Before I go, I want to say this because many women are carrying shame. When we judge someone's behavior without understanding their history, we risk shaming a survival response that God Himself understands. If you have been surviving, you are not weak, you are alive, and we are going to build your next steps with wisdom. I will see you next Sunday.